houses. Beautiful. Look at the one on the mountain. Just to make this trip a bit more interesting, I'm walking to Shahsavar, also known as Tonekabon. We've been here before, but this time I'm on foot. Let's go see what interesting things we can find. This is a very modern city. The old school bazaar of Shahsavar. A lot of interesting things here. Right at the fish market, let's go have a look at some fish. We got salmon. We got, I don't know what this is, but it's something. We got bigger fish. The fish market is alive. Oh, we got smoked fish. It's cool. And what else? A lot of live fresh salmon in the pools here. And yeah, let's just keep going. Let's have a look at what else we can find. I don't mind getting some smoked fish though, that's for sure. What is this? We got we got more smoked fish. This is the friendliest fish market I've been to so far. Oh wow, I think this is fish eggs. Look, that is fish eggs. This is the secret to Somali food, y'all. Very friendly people. They think I'm a foreigner, so they try to speak English to me, but I respond in Farsi, which is confusing to most people. But this was the fish market of Shahsavar. Got fresh livestock here as well. It's kind of cool to see because this chicken probably tastes different. It's some of the chickens you saw in the last video. Link below. Found a river, so I'm gonna follow the river and we're gonna go find coffee. So far, this was the coolest fish market I've seen in Iran. Okay guys, that's the river. And the fish market is right by the river, so you can do a lot of cool things here. Like you can buy fish, come here, have a grill, just eat it. It's not that busy, is it? And found a little walkway just outside the fish market. And yeah, people come here, families come here to chill. There's like stuff to work out with. There's houses and apartments nearby. It's kind of cool. But today I'm looking for coffee, so let's go find some coffee. It's funny, people don't believe me when I say I'm Iranian. Even when I don't speak any English, they just refuse to believe that I'm Iranian. So, good day. It's kind of cool, just outside the fish market. There's a cycling trail. There's a place to work out. And there's the river. So it's beautiful. Peaceful. I think bro is trying to catch that bird. Let's see if he's gonna catch it. They're having a stare down with that bird. I don't think he's gonna catch it. So let's go find some coffee. You guys remember this bridge? And this river? Look at that. This is where that old man was feeding those birds, yeah? Came through the fish market. And we ended up in this place. And I think I see a staircase. If we go up those stairs, we'll get to that coffee place. And then we found coffee. So, mission accomplished. But look at that river. Goodness. I think there's a market on the other side of the river. It is a staircase. I was right. I'm never wrong. Hate me. And these are the statues we saw before. I don't know who this guy is, but let's find out. Ah, this is Mirza Kuchek Khan. This is the warrior from up north. Where is the name label for this man? I don't think he needs a name label. This might be Amir Kabir himself. I don't know. We'll find out. My favorite guy, Sadi Rudaki. Was this guy a good guy? Let's find out more about Rudaki. Rudaki. Good guy. NASA. And coffee. So I gotta say, Tonekabon is one of the... It's one of the modernist cities up north. There's a lot of beautiful architecture, old and new, which is just spectacular. We got fresh asphalt in Shahsavar. Where was this when I was cycling here? Let's go check it out. This is supposedly the old Bazar of Shahsavar. But it's closed now, but you can see how the shops are still closed. Some of them are open. Gotta say, this bazaar is kind of cool. It wasn't renovated since it was built, I suppose. I gotta say, traveling Iran by bike is awesome, but traveling Iran on foot is even cooler because you get to witness all this. And this is the other side of that river. And on the left is that, on the left is the fish market. And up here, it's just like a track for walking. Say, Shahsavar is a beautiful place to live because you're not gonna get bored and you're not gonna get depressed. At the end of the day, if you don't feel good, you come out to a place like this, you can work out, and it's free. It's like a free gym, look. But you gotta do like workouts that use your own weight, because there are no weights here. But look at the trees. Look at that river. This was the end of Shahsavar. There's still homes and apartment buildings to the right and to the left. And there's the bus station, people waiting at the bus. There is a man selling fruits out here, but the vegetable market is just across the river. I'm guessing people who don't want to go to the main market will just buy from the farmers. Well, these guys aren't farmers. They actually buy the fruits from the farmers. That's what I was told. They load their pickup truck and they set up like a fruit truck. Is that what you call them? Look at that river. Beautiful. Well, y'all trying to say this isn't heaven? Look at that. A tree is packed with fruit. Wait, just wait a minute. You telling me you had to build another heaven? Look at this. Look at this. You're not entertained. I arrived at the beach. And now we're gonna figure out what I'm gonna do right after I take a piss. It's time to say farewell to the north of Iran and go back south. Good day. Going down south. So the portion of this way, we're going by the taxis. Same kind of taxis you saw at the terminal in Tehran. Same terminal in Chalus. So have a look at this, guys. you believe we're still in Iran? So this is Tehran. I'm back here, just having a walk, trying to find a morning cup of coffee. Oh wait, look, it's a church. There's a church. The doors are closed. Look, 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 look. See the cross? It's a church. It's a beautiful church. There's a picture of Jesus on there. Beautiful. I gotta say, Tehran is awesome when everybody's out on holiday. It makes it bearable and enjoyable. There's no traffic, there's no people doing dumb shit. I miss Tehran. I do. Look at that. Tehran is also heaven. The building behind me, it's a very old building. Let's have a look. It's a beautiful building, but there's nothing traditional being sold out there. It's just like key shops. They sell keys and locks. Weird. They could have been selling like souvenirs or something. Wait, there's one more. There's a whole square. Look, there's one there, and there's one there, and there's one there. But that one's like kind of pimped up. All right, I think the coolest side of this square is right here, where they've I think it's a restaurant. It's not open yet. It's early in the morning, but that's the only shop. It's like a restaurant, and it's more like, you know, Tehrani tradition. One of them has become a bank, and the other ones are like lock shops, which is strange, but pretty cool. Let's have a closer look. It's another lock shop, but look at this building. Wonder who built this square. Anyways, we're gonna go see a palace. Let's go do that. And this is like the center. No, this is one of the centers of Tehran's Bazaar. So this area has become the center of trade for Tehranis. All these buildings here are either offices or shops. And for some reason, this street is just full of lock shops. سلام درود بر شما.
سلام.
چقدر قفل فروشی هست اینجا؟
قفل فروشی؟
آره. نه میپرسم چرا؟
اینجا بازارشه.
So I met these guys. We had a little chat, and I asked them, why is it that around the square, with all those beautiful buildings, there aren't more traditional stores? And they told me that this street it's well known for being a lock street. So all these shops here just sell locks until the end of this street, but some of the shops aren't open. But it's called Hassanabad, Tehran. Good day. So I figured it out. It's because I'm wearing shorts. But you can't see my shorts. And people think I'm not Iranian. But there's a trick. All I gotta do is say, "This is Iran." And they go like, "Oh, okay. They wake up. Look, that building's for sale. How old do you think that building is, eh? Look. That's the Academy of the Artists. But this one's closed today. So today's a day off in Iran. And me being me, I picked the worst days to go places. But yeah, we're gonna find something nice to have a look at. There's a lot of nice stuff here. Look at this. More beautiful old buildings. I wonder when these buildings were built. Now we're done with all the lock shops, and from here on out, it's wheelchairs. Interesting. That's how Tehran likes to operate. So they get like one street and they fill it with the same thing. So when you come to this street, all you see is just wheelchairs. Except for this shop. This shop has like shirts and stuff. But that's the only one that's different. Look, here's another one. This one also has wheelchairs. Like, it's like an open air shopping mall. And then, seller. More wheelchairs. Look, so back in the day, all these buildings were just brand new. And now they're still standing. Now there are offices, stores, and they look quite cool. Like, look at this one. If you do naughty things, the government will put one of these things in front of your shop or your house. It looks like they're hiding from a zombie apocalypse. Weird. What you find here is books. Books everywhere. You should probably ask some people if they know the history of this hood, since they read so much. There's more books. More books. And look. More books here. People like to read. Cool. There's more books here too. Man himself. Good guy. More books. And more books. And more books here. Insane. There's a whole pile of books. Just stacked up. Waiting to be read. And there's more books here. Old book. And more books. And more books. Good day. Friendly strangers selling books, selling posters, mostly books though. Ah shit, there's more books. Look, more books. And even more books. This tells you a lot. Iranians love to read. Look, here's more books. And there, more piles of books. And there's another bookstore. So people from all over Iran come to this street to just buy books. And it doesn't matter where it was written. Even if it was written in like a dark village or a cave in some other continents, you'll find it here. Look, there's more books here. There's another beautiful building, but this one's closed too. It's a holiday, it's a public holiday, so kind of messed up. But you can admire the building from the outside. It's beautiful. If you have any Iranian friends, they've probably told you about the famous Bazars street, where everybody sells lamps. Call it a day. I'm just here by the road. Really tired. Gonna head to the airport in a couple hours. Go down south. Good day, y'all. Oh. That's all she wrote, folks. Going back to the airport. We're gonna go back to... Nice cup of coffee. Honestly, this is a nice cup of coffee.